The story is that the first settlers arrived on Christmas Eve. The river was frozen, and they walked across the river about to where we're seeing those buildings right now.
Tonight, a glimpse into the historical relevance of the Nashville neighborhood blown up on Christmas morning and the steps to make it whole again. Here's News 4's Ryan Breslin.
These are much more than just battered buildings here on 2nd Avenue. They date back to Nashville being a river city. They're part of history that need restoration for the preservation of this neighborhood, and that's the mission of the Metro Historical Commission Foundation. Before the banks were built up with a downtown around it, there was just the Cumberland River.
The river was our corridor of transportation and shipping. It was a big deal to have that row of those beautiful brick warehouses all along the river.
Those brick buildings making up 1st and 2nd Ave.
The boats would come in and people would unload the goods and take them into the 1st Avenue facades, and they would be sold out the 2nd Avenue facades.
But as times changed and it became too challenging to do business there, Ann Roberts explains they had to find new uses for the buildings.
Buildings have to work for a living, and so if we had not been able to find new uses for them, I doubt that 2nd Avenue would still be here in the form that it's in.
The 2nd Avenue district so important that in the early 70s, Roberts says it became the first district listed on the National Register of Historic Places in Nashville.
It was being listed at the same time that buildings such as the Ryman and the state capitol and Union Station were being listed.
That's perhaps why the destruction from Christmas Day strikes a chord with Nashvillians, and why there's extra efforts to fully restore the area exactly how it was.
We are heartened by the initial reports from structural engineers that say that it's not as bad as it looks.
Ryan Breslin, News 4 Nashville.
Now, 2nd Avenue also had a block burned in 1985, and it was damaged, of course, during the 2010 flood. The Metro Historical Commission Foundation is partnering with the district. They are both nonprofits to raise money for restoration. You can learn more about the effort right now on our website.